up all night, drinks out.
That's all we do. That's all we do.
And all we do is light it up all night. All you see is strange clouds.
Strange clouds.
Strange clouds. Yeah. All we do is pour it up all night, drinks out.
That's all we do.
And all we do is light it up all night. All you see is strange clouds.
Strange clouds.
Strange.
TTC Nunner Empire, what's up? Y'all know who this is. I'm gonna try to make this short and as sweet as possible. Black Sunday, got Arizona. This is a winnable game, and the reason I say that's because I really don't expect the defense to put on the performance they had against Seattle. Holy shit. And if we miss tackles like that for a second straight game, it's going to be horrible. It really will. I think Blaine Gabbert's going to look good again. He looked pretty good up in Seattle. You know, didn't turn the ball over, threw for almost 300 yards. Was getting people involved, throwing to running backs, receivers, tight ends. He was spreading the ball out. And like I say, he looked pretty good up in Seattle. I think in that game, he threw for more yards combined than Kaepernick's thrown in like his last two against Seattle. So now I'm not sitting there praising Gabbert. I'm not saying Gabbert's the franchise. I'm not saying we should stick with Gabbert long term, nothing like that. I just said for that game he looked good. All right. You know, our offensive line only gave up 2 sacks, and it's to one of the guys that should have been benched. It's from one of the guys that should have been benched a long time ago. Eric Pierce. Our right tackle gave up the sacks. Our guard didn't because we benched his punk ass and put motherfucking Andrew Tiller in there, and Tiller gave up no sacks. Pierce gave up the sacks. We need to bench him. I think this offensive line would click. I really do. And this game, it looks like we may be getting our center back. So I think this offensive line is going to really start to gel with Kilgore back in there. I think he's really the missing piece that gets this offensive line going. But, you know, we'll see another game without Carlos Hyde. I think that one's going to be tough, especially against Arizona. But the scores is not going to be a blowout like last time. They're not going to put that many points on the board like last time. I understand they're number 1 scoring offense in the league. I don't care. You know, I see us coming out with the W at home. You know, and it doesn't matter how bad a season we're having. We always beat Arizona. At least once. We always beat Arizona. So, you know, I'm looking forward to this game. I want to see if Gabbert, you know, keeps progressing. If he does, you know, and I'm going to wait till the end of the season to see how much he's progressed and things like that. But I'm still thinking we should go quarterback first round. You know, a guy we can build our franchise around, you know, and things like that. But, you know, and if Gabbert's progressed enough, I'd say, you know, we give him a couple years. You know, let the rookie learn the system, learn the NFL game, all that stuff. And then in a couple years, either put Gabbert back as backup or move on from him. But like I said, that'll all come, excuse me, at the end of the season. And I know this 8 weeks late. But hey, been busy, and then, you know, Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Hope y'all had a good one. You know, even you Cattle Dog and BVD, hope y'all's Thanksgivings were good. You know, you spent time with the fam. You know, I ain't got nothing personal against either one of you guys. We just get on here every week and, you know, trash each other's teams. But that's what we're supposed to do. We're division rivals. You know, personally, you know, I've talked to Cattle Dog a couple times on Google Hangouts and stuff like that. Personally, you know, he seems like a good dude. You know, you can actually talk to him and stuff like that. But, you know, when hate week rolls around, you know, fuck it. Your team's garbage. That's just how it is. That's how it's got to be. Yeah. I don't think CJ2K is going to really go off too much this game. What we need to do is stop the deep pass from Carson Palmer. Something we could... Well, I don't know. Your defense scored quite a bit last time, so... You know, but yeah, we got to stop the deep ball from Carson Palmer. Shut down Fitzgerald this time. Jesus Christ. We got to shut down Larry Fitzgerald. You know, and I like the fact that with Acker getting benched, Cromartie's going to get more playing time this game. And I think that's good because he's a big physical dude, and that's going to help a bunch because, in my opinion, Acker plays too soft. Acker's more of the zone coverage type defensive back. One of them motherfuckers that belongs over in like Philly or some shit. Them soft DBs they got over there. You know, and Cromartie, you know, and Johnson's of the same mold. They like to press the guys at the line and get physical with them. And they got the size, they got the speed, and they got the height to keep up and check a lot of these tall receivers. So, you know, I like it when those two are getting more playing time, and especially with Dante Johnson because he's taken a lot of strides and a lot of leaps since last year. And so I think our secondary should be okay. You know, we just need Jimmy Ward to fucking step up. In my opinion, I feel we should just pull Jimmy Ward out of the nickel spot and have him as backup goddamn free safety, to be honest with you. You know, he goes down, we ain't got another free safety behind Eric Reed, and we all know Eric Reed's concussion history. Personally, I feel we should just have Jimmy Ward's our backup and put Keith Reeser in the slot. Then we could have at least 2 6-foot-plus DBs on the field at one time. You know, because I think T. Brock's like 5'11". Reeser 6 foot, 6'1". Cromartie 6 foot. Johnson 6'3". You know, we could get them bigger guys in there, and that'll help out in the secondary quite a bit. And Reeser's a hitter. He's got that 4.3 speed to cover these faster slot dudes. So, you know, Jimmy Ward plays kind of timid at times. But, you know, if Jimmy Ward shows up and plays, I think he could shut down your slot guy. It just depends, you know. So this is going to be an interesting game. I want to see how my defense rebounds. And like I said, I'm looking for progression from Blaine Gabbert. In his third week as starter, he showed progression from his first week to his second. Let's see if he can keep that progression going. Not bad, guys. But, you know, as always, you know, go Niners. We're going to get this W at home. Fuck Arizona. And I'm out.